Hi, my name is Jacob Padron, and I am the artistic director here at Long Wharf Theatre. I'm going on, this will be my 6th year in the job as AD of Long Wharf. I learned of Long Wharf Theatre when I came to New Haven as a graduate student. I went to Yale School of Drama. I started in 2005 and learned of Long Wharf Theatre during that time. And then went away for about 10 years. I was a producer at theater companies all across the country, Oregon Shakespeare Festival, Steppenwolf in Chicago, The Public in New York City. And then this wonderful opportunity opened up. And so they reached out to me, asked if I'd be interested in throwing my hat in the ring. And the next thing I knew, in February of 2019, I was returning to New Haven to begin my tenure at Long Wharf. Long Wharf Theatre began in 1965 during what's referred to as the regional theater movement. We were one of the first professional theater companies that was founded in the country. And the idea was that you didn't have to go to New York City to experience world-class theaters. So these repertory theaters started to pop up all across the country, and Long Wharf was one of them. We started with a 2-week run of Arthur Miller's A View from the Bridge. Arthur was actually here in New Haven, was a part of that process, and we set up shop in a vacant food terminal. There was some space over by the highway and over by the Long Island Sound, and we made our home there for many years, and that's how Long Wharf Theatre got started. I think that for Long Wharf Theatre, I think we are really proud that we were one of the first regional theaters to receive the Tony Award for Artistic Excellence as a company outside of New York City. We have transferred so many shows to New York and have really, I think, contributed to the canon. Many of our shows have, have been lauded for their acting, their design, their direction. And so we continue to build a body of work that we hope has an impact on our community and on the American theater kind of writ large. We've received so many awards. The Margot Jefferson Award we've received, many Tony nominations and wins, the Connecticut Critics Circle Awards. They have been very good to us, and in fact, for our production of View from the Bridge that we just finished, we received the award for best production of the year. So we continue to just be really proud of our legacy, and that legacy has been built by a really loyal audience, by a community that has embraced us. Long Wharf Theatre has this extraordinary legacy. There are so many amazing artists who have shared their gifts with our theater company and have graced our stages. You have Stacy Keach, you have Steve Martin, you have Al Pacino, you have Stockard Channing, Billy Porter. The list goes on and on and on. And so we continue to build on our history of innovation, to build on our history of creative excellence. And we hope that by adopting this new model that we are planning for the future. We turn 60 this fall, and we are building for the next 60 years. About, I guess it's now 2 years ago, we made a historic announcement that we'd be adopting a new producing model. Making world-class theater isn't always about a building, it's about people and relationships. And coming out of the pandemic, we knew that we could not go back to business as usual, that we had to reimagine how we were engaging with our community and how we were trying to really fulfill the promise of being a theater company that could belong to everyone. And so we decided to adopt a new model that was not about bricks and mortar. So we left our building and have adopted a model where the entire city of New Haven is our stage. And what we mean is we now find different spaces all around the New Haven community and bring theater to you, to the people. So with View from the Bridge, we produced that in a boathouse at the historic Canal Dock Boathouse overlooking the water. We had Kathleen Chalfant, she returned, and we did The Year of Magical Thinking, and we performed that in homes and in gathering spaces all across our community. The idea is that we have to find the right container for the stories that we want to tell. And it truly is bringing theater into the community, to the people. And we hope that by doing so, folks will really feel a kind of ownership and a kind of, that's my theater company and that's where I see my stories. That, Long Wharf Theatre is meant to be a space for everyone. I think that, New Haven is such a dynamic cultural hub. There's a kind of vibrancy given the size of our city. You know, we're a relatively small city, and yet the impact that we have across the country, the kind of ripples, the kind of cultural and artistic ripples we create right here in New Haven, I think is extraordinary. When people ask me what I love about being in New Haven, my answer is always the same, which is the people. There are amazing people here in New Haven, people who inspire me, who challenge me, who make New Haven really feel like home. I know that I am just a temporary steward of Long Wharf Theatre, of our mission and vision. I know I won't be here forever, but the relationships that I have forged here, that have nourished me, I know that I will take those into the future. And anyone who has the opportunity to be a part of this extraordinary theater company, I think will find that the people that you will encounter on your journey here in New Haven will inspire you day in and day out. And so I think the people who make New Haven home are extraordinary people. We have an exciting season coming up. It's our 60th year, which is a huge milestone for any theater company. And so it is not lost on us that we have reached this milestone, and we hope that it's a celebration for the entire city. So we want you to be a part of it. Please, please, please check us out, longwharf.org, where you can find out about all of the shows that are coming up. It'll be the first time that I get to direct for the theater company. I'm directing a reimagined production of the Golden Age musical, She Loves Me. Longwharf.org, it's where you'll find out about programming, tickets, become a member. We have packages that you can buy into so that you won't miss any shows or any of the offerings. So to get all the information on tickets, becoming a member, we have packages so you don't miss out on any of the fun. You can go to longwharf.org, or you can check us out on social media. It's just Long Wharf Theatre on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find us there too.